My guest tonight is a writer and director who's making her theatrical feature debut with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Please welcome Jennifer Kaytin Robinson. First of all, congratulations on your theatrical feature directing debut.
Thank you so much.
Very exciting, yes.
Thank you.
The internet is abuzz. We got a slasher film on our hands.
Yes.
Yes. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm like slightly nervous.
Yes.
Because box office, and you gotta like do well.
You're already thinking about that.
Of course I'm thinking about it.
What is my number? What's my bottom line? No, enjoy
this.
this.
Oh my God. No. It's not what's my bottom line. It's just like you just want people to love it. You work so hard on it. We all work so hard on it. So I hope that people go out to the theaters and enjoy it.
I love it. Well, this is, I mean, there's a lot of love around this franchise. Right?
Yeah.
I think, like, you started your first film, Do Revenge, was sort of a...
It's actually my second film.
Second film. Congratulations. Yeah. Your second film, Do Revenge, sort of an homage to 90s films,
yes.
Cruel Intentions. What is it about the 90s that interests you so much?
I mean, I feel like my love of film was forged in the blanket forts of middle school sleepovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I could lie and go into the Criterion closet and, you know, look at Ingmar Bergman films, but like, I just watched Clueless 100 times and I was like, God, I want to make movies.
That's what it is. There's not enough of that happening inside the Criterion closet, right?
You know,
everybody becomes their most pretentious.
Clueless is in the Criterion closet.
Is that right?
I think it is.
Yeah. Who's picking it, though? You know,
me.
You need to, right? Yeah. Screw you, Michael Shannon, being all pretentious walking in there.
It's me.
Right? Yeah. Pick out Clueless like a badass.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Sony came to me and they said.
Is that a person?
Sony. Yes. It was Mr. Sony.
Mr. Sony.
Mr. Sony.
Wow, I've been trying to get a meeting with Mr. Paramount for years.
Yes. I understand. He's hard to get a hold of.
He's very hard to get a hold of.
He's never called me. Mr. Sony called me.
Nice.
Actually, Maya Ayer at the Sony Corporation called me.
Yes.
And said, would you like to reboot I Know What You Did Last Summer? And I think before she finished the title, I said yes.
Yeah. Because you were already a fan.
Yeah, huge fan.
Did you, I mean, I don't want to get into age. You know, you shouldn't ask somebody your age.
I wasn't alive when the first
You weren't
movie
alive
came
when the
out.
first. I didn't want to say that, but you were an embryo at the time.
I guessed that it was a good title.
So what was your relationship with the movie before that?
I mean, I watched it 1,000 times.
Yes.
Like,
did you not go to school when you were young?
No, it was sleepovers and movies. That was it.
Just constantly watching these movies over and over again.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I did.
So they bring you this film, which you also co-wrote as well.
I did.
Yes. I'm fascinated with a film like this. It feels like part of what an audience wants and part of what is being asked about a film like this is give us some brutal, scary deaths.
100%.
How do you brainstorm brutal, scary deaths?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I would hope so.
It's like a crazy exercise.
Do you have to get yourself into like
You do. You got to get yourself into it, and I feel like as my co-writer and I, Sam Lansky, we're really thinking about like, how can we kill this person? And how can we kill this person? And how can we make it crazy? Can I tell you something?
Is that like a morning conversation, or do you have to wait?
All day.
All day.
It's an all day, a very long text thread that I hope no one from the government ever looks at. And the search engines that you're using, you're like, how would a body decompose? Sure. What would that look like? How would you get rid of body? And then you're just kind of like, delete.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that takes care of everything.
Yeah. You're like, erase search history. It's fine. But yeah, no, it's crazy, and it really it kind of gets into your psyche. So there was one night where I got home kind of late at night during the writing process, and I thought I heard a noise downstairs in my house. That's right, I heard somebody gasp.
It's coming from within the house.
And in my head, I was like, I'm gonna die. And so I did what anyone would do who's writing a slasher movie. I went into my kitchen and grabbed a butcher knife.
Yeah.
And I did it in I really did it. I grabbed it.
Yeah.
And then I went into every room downstairs and like opened a closet, like butcher knife. And then as I realized that no one was in my house, I was like, bitch, what was the plan?
Yeah, what did you think you were gonna do? Like a stab, like a multiple stab situation?
Like if a guy was in the house,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna drop the knife and run.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. I can do a lot of things. I don't see myself stabbing.
You're gonna have to repeatedly stab. You know this. It would be a repeated stab situation.
It's like, and then, I didn't think it through. But thankfully, no one was in my house.
Thank God. Yes,
yeah,
right?
thankfully, no one was in my house.
I always looked at those films and thought there was more of a love of baseball than I thought there really existed across the nation.
Yes.
Like everybody had a baseball bat to go protect their loved ones. I'm like, really? Does everybody have a baseball bat in their house?
An ex-boyfriend of mine slept with a baseball bat next to the bed, and I kept being like, what are you gonna do with that?
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
When does that happen in a relationship?
Yeah.
Just like, I need you to know something. It was like, oh, you're like, you don't want to have kids? It's like, no, I sleep with a baseball bat
No, it was
next to
just
my
always
bed.
there. And
Always there?
he was like, just in case. And I was like, for sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah, honestly, with him, I was just like, I kind of hope somebody comes because, like, I'd love to see that played out.
Really?
Yeah.
This is what makes you a writer of slasher films. I would really love to watch him bash somebody's head in so I could be permanently disturbed for the rest of my life and use it for my art.
That's not how it was gonna go.
No, you thought he would die?
No, I just like, you just know that there are certain people that are just like, it's just gonna be kind of funny if they try and attack somebody with a baseball bat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been humorous. That like the person trying to murder you would have also found it funny.
It would have been me on my phone, like.
So you would have been texting about this.
I would have been videoing it.
You've been videoing the attempted murder of your boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's a murder. Maybe it's just like a light burgle.
A light burgle, yes. Yeah. In that case, yes, you kind of want somebody to go through a comedic light burgle.
Yeah.
Wait, I heard you have a picture for us from the set.
I do. That goes along with the clip that you guys saw.
Ooh, what picture do we have here?
Okay, so the story behind this clip. So what we didn't show you in that scene is that Madeline Klein is discovering the hanging bodies of two characters in the movie on a very busy street in Southport. We did not shoot this in Southport. We shot this in Sydney, Australia. And where
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, sorry. And where we shot this scene, it was like near a ferry port. And we had money for this movie, but we did not have shut down the ferry money.
Right.
So we, every like 30, 40 minutes, we had to just like kind of cover the casual hanging bodies, who were dummies. They were dummies. They were not human people.
Good, I was going to say.
Just a distinction. It was not actors.
I was gonna, after hearing your story about that ex-boyfriend, I was like, is she actually hanging real people here?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't sound great.
You're coming off great. You sound like an auteur.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
yes, I'm an auteur. And so every like 30, 40 minutes, we were just like, okay, we know the ferry's coming, covering the bodies. We're about to roll cameras, and I just see all of the ADs and the production people like freaking out, scrambling. And this is the picture that we showed, like umbrellas, like that wasn't happening before. So I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
Right.
Is everything okay? And they're like, the ferry is full of children. And it was a ferry full of elementary school children.
Coming in, watching two human bodies dangling.
Yes. Well, they did not see them, as the crew did a very, very, very good job shielding them. But I definitely immediately was like, oh, I'm gonna be some kid's core memory. Like, some kid's never gonna some Australian child is never gonna get on a ferry again because he got off a ferry at 5 years old and saw two horrific hanging bodies.
I see that kid. That's a core memory. 20 years later, that kid reboots the Scream franchise.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Can I say?
That's
yes,
what I think.
Exactly.
That's what I think happens.
He's gonna be on this show talking about.
He's gonna be talking about that.
100%.
100%. One of the big things in horror films is this trope of the final girl.
Yes.
And I'm curious. I think when a lot of fans come to this and they're curious who's going to be the final girl, who their favorite final girl is.
Tell you.
I mean, I know who I'm wondering who your favorite final girl is. Mine's Melania. But I'm curious. Everybody has a favorite. Everybody has a favorite. I'm curious if you, as a fan of the genre, if you have a favorite.
I mean, I have two favorites. And
What do you
they're
got?
Julie James and Carla Wilson.
There you go, from the film.
Yeah.
From the original
From
film.
the original.
Yeah.
From the original, from I Know and I Still Know. And you know what? I think I've added some to the list in this one. So you'll have to go see it July 18th and find out who those favorite final girls are.
Oh, look at that. You're leaving us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Very well done. I Know What You Did Last Summer is exclusively in theaters July 18th. Jennifer Kaytin Robinson.